Most men spend their entire lives chasing enemies that don't exist. They point fingers at society, at their past, at their circumstances, even at God. But Johan Liebert shows something far darker. The enemy you've been hunting has been staring at you through the mirror every morning. That reflection you avoid, that face you dress up to hide the weakness, that's the battlefield. And most people are already losing before they even step into the fight. Johan didn't need an army. He didn't need weapons. All he needed was silence and a truth so sharp that it broke people from the inside. You are your own monster, and if you don't face it, it will eat you alive. Point 1. The mirror of Johan. Think about it. When you look into the mirror, what do you really see? Not the mask you show the world, not the fake confidence you've built online, not the "I'm fine" you tell your friends. You see the hesitation, the weakness, the guilt that eats you when nobody's around. That's what Johan exposed, and he turned men into glass and forced them to confront the truth they were trying to bury. Most people live their whole life running from that reflection, and that's why they lose. Guts from Berserk faced it differently. His entire life was nothing but scars in the mirror, yet he kept walking forward. The difference is simple. One man runs, the other man confronts. That mirror isn't lying to you. You are lying to yourself. Point 2. The comfort that kills. Johan understood something most men will never admit. You don't need war to destroy people. You just need comfort. Comfort is the slowest poison in existence. It doesn't feel like death, it feels like safety. But it's the reason empires rot from within. You felt it yourself. The endless scrolling, the "I'll start tomorrow," the cheap dopamine hits, the hours wasted chasing distractions. That's not comfort, that's corrosion. Johan didn't kill them. They killed themselves by choosing comfort. And right now, so are you. Itachi understood this truth as well. He abandoned his own comfort, killed the illusion of a normal life, and embraced pain because he knew only suffering forges strength. You, on the other hand, are still negotiating with your comfort, thinking you can win wars while lying in bed. You can't. Point 3. The identity war. The scariest prison isn't a locked cell. It's the identity you refuse to abandon. You keep repeating the same lies. I'm not disciplined. I'm unlucky. I'm not confident. That's not who you are. That's a script you've been reading for so long that it feels like truth. Johan weaponized this. He proved that identity is fragile, that humans are nothing but stories stitched together, and if you rip that story apart, the whole person collapses. Light Yagami used the same principle but in reverse. He rewrote his identity into that of a god, and the world bent under it. The difference between you and Light is that you're too loyal to your weakness. You refuse to kill the old version of yourself, so you stay chained to it. And loyalty to weakness is treason against your future. If you want to rise, you have to betray the weak identity you keep protecting. Point 4. Silence and power. Johan didn't scream. He didn't rage. He didn't need noise to dominate. His silence was enough to suffocate entire rooms. That's what real power looks like. Today, men confuse loudness with strength. They think if they show off, if they argue, if they broadcast their intentions, they'll look powerful. But true power is the exact opposite. It's silence. It's unpredictability. It's letting people guess what you're thinking while you hold all the control. Every time you react emotionally, you lose. Every time you explain yourself, you lose. Guts said nothing when the world spat in his face. His silence was his strength. Johan embodied that same truth. In silence, people start fearing you because they can't read you. And what can't be read can't be controlled. Point 5. The monster within. Here's the ultimate truth Johan revealed. The monster isn't outside. It's within. Every single person carries darkness. The anger they hide, the guilt they never faced, the fear they bury. That's the beast eating you alive every single day. But here's the paradox. That monster is also your only real weapon. Pain can evolve into focus. Anger can sharpen into drive. Darkness can become clarity. Johan embraced his monster, and that's why he had control over everyone else. You, on the other hand, keep running. You bury your monster under fake happiness, fake positivity, fake masks. But no matter how deep you bury it, it's still alive. It will hunt you until you face it. And here's the final cut. Johan wasn't warning you. He was exposing you. You're not losing to the world. You're losing to yourself, to the mirror, to the comfort, to the old identity you won't kill. to the emotions you can't silence, to the monster you keep avoiding. Until you confront that, nothing changes. The same failures, the same patterns, the same excuses on repeat. But the moment you stop running, the moment you embrace the monster instead of fearing it, you stop being predictable. You stop being weak. You stop being human in the way others are. And that's when you finally become dangerous. So the question is simple, but brutal. Are you ready to face the mirror? Or are you going to keep running until your monster eats you alive?